Hi everyone, I'm Connie Roberts.
And I'm Jim Skakoza.
Welcome to the show. You know, we have a new project here. It's
Yes,
kind
we
of
do.
cute.
We've
Good
got
idea.
a great patio makeover project that we're working on right now.
Jim, this is a really cute house. It's
Yeah.
located in the forest. Can I say that?
It is.
It's woodsy.
Yeah, it's very woodsy.
pretty.
Yep. Well, we just got underway here recently, and soon after we had some tremendous amount of rain. So as you can see, we get a lot of mud here at the moment, but we're making some progress. So this was a project where we got called in. It was an old established home. It's been here about 30 years or so. And the homeowner had a patio in the back here that he was just not happy with anymore. It was just kind of old and outdated. There was a really difficult set of steps going down to a lower area that they access all the time. So we wanted to come up with some new ideas here for him for a new patio. So that's kind of what the project entails. But we can go down there and I can give you some more background when we walk around. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, so here we are in the middle of the project, Connie. So originally there was a smaller patio in this space, and it was a little bit uneven with some really old pavers that had been done quite a few years ago. So what we did is we're expanding the patio, we're making it a little bit more interesting and a little larger. There's a nice design to it because the homeowner has some perennials and some other plantings they want to keep in here. We're creating some space for her to do more container gardening. And then they also access this lower area. They've got a number of bird feeders down here. Like you said, they're in the woods, they're in the forest, so it's a great little spot. So, but they were using these really unsafe old timbers in terms of the steps and stuff. Very unsafe. So we're eliminating that. We're putting in some new steps, both here at the beginning of the patio, as well as down below going into the forest there so he can feed his bird feeders and all. So it's kind of a special place to them. So we're enlarging the space. We're creating more accessible areas to get into the entry to the door, into the deck here, and making everything safer. And of course, in the end, much more beautiful.
The crew works through a few days of rain and mud, but they're able to get a solid base down for this patio and finish setting the steps.
Well, Jim, it's been a few days. It's dried up and it looks like
Yeah.
we got some steps in.
Yeah, fortunately it has dried up a little bit. The sun's coming out, so it's a little bit easier to work here at this point. So as you can see up to now, we've gotten the space ready for the patio. We've got our base material in, and we also set these steps. We finished setting the steps. So these are the concrete steps that we've been using lately here. They're really nice because they kind of look like wood slabs.
Yes.
But they're beautiful, and the color, of course, here really works into the scheme of the whole property. So we have a set of steps coming down. This is going to be our upper patio coming down, and when this is done, there's kind of a pathway that goes through here along the front of the house here and then into the woods, and then there's a continuation of the steps there so the homeowner can get down below and fill up his bird feeders and play around the woods a little bit there, you know? Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's coming together nicely.
A few more days of good weather and the patio is taking shape.
Jim, they're really getting a lot done.
Well, yeah, we're moving along now. Last time we were together here, they were putting in the steps, and of course that's all completed now. And we did our framing wall, our little wall on this side here. It's gonna be a nice planting bed there. And then now they're just starting to work on the paving and getting that paving squared away. And we kind of have to work in a way that we're working our way out of the site because it's a little difficult back here in terms of space and being able to get back here with materials. So we're kind of going along,
Yeah.
you know, and working our way out. We did all our base work, which is all set to go. You can see behind the wall we have our drainage pipe in. They're going to do clean stone in there. And little by little, we're getting there.
Yeah, we got some dry.
Yeah, the
Sunny
sun is
weather.
shining, the rain is gone. It's just a wonderful thing.
Now the crew can work on fixing the muddy areas that developed during construction and work on new planting beds. Coming up next, we'll see the finished version of this project. First Northern Bank & Trust is your local loan specialist for both personal and business needs. Our local decision makers offer fast approvals and customized financial solutions, helping you reach your goals. First Northern Bank & Trust combines friendly service with the latest technologies to make banking quick, easy, and convenient. We continue to grow in Carbon, Lehigh, Monroe, and Northampton counties, serving you with 11 local branches. First Northern Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Donna Do-It-Yourself. I play a plumber on TV, fixing leaks and changing fixtures. But when I have a real plumbing problem, I call the experts at RJ Groner.
Clogged drains, water leaks, sewer line repairs. Plumbing problems are intimidating. RJ Groner is ready to help at home or at work to get the job done right.
Customer service is our #1 priority. Whether it's an installation or emergency repair, call us at 570-421-7260.
Sonia's Sweet Inspirations will help you blow your guests away with elegant cakes, cute cupcakes, specialty desserts, and more. Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Wedding Cakes. Sonia's Sweets are just that, sweet. Stop by North 9th Street, Stroudsburg to try a new fresh dessert today. So come by to Sonia's Sweet Inspirations at North 9th Street, Stroudsburg. Check us out at soniassweetinspirations.com and follow us on Facebook.
Isn't it time for you to start enjoying your backyard just like you see in the magazines and on TV? Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza from Chestnut Hill Nursery, and we're here to help. For over 40 years, we've been creating beautiful landscapes for folks just like you. You can count on us to build it right the first time and create a long-lasting project that'll provide a lifetime of memories. Imagine a new patio, fire pit, or outdoor kitchen. Then complete the scene with amazing outdoor audio and lighting. Together we can dream it, design it, and our expert team can build it. So go to chnursery.com to set up your free consultation. Make this the season you turn those dreams into reality. Start planning that first party now.
Well, this project's all done, Jim. The guys did a great job. It's wonderful.
It really came out nice. Remember what we started with? It was a very old paver patio that was here, a very unsafe set of steps that went down below for the homeowner. So we've kind of torn all that out, put it brand new, so let's take a look.
Okay.
Well, Connie, how do you like the new patio?
I love the new patio.
And this is great. Yeah.
It is.
So it's a little bit larger than what we had originally. They wanted a little bit more space. And again, it was just some old, very old pavers that were here. Originally, we got called to possibly restore them. But after looking at it, we really thought, you know, it's probably best to do something brand new here because they were in pretty bad shape and they needed a lot of restoration work. So that's what we opted to do. And we created a larger space. He has a space for his grilling area, a step going into the garage, which is much safer. He comes down off the deck, and of course, originally behind you here, there was this old rickety set of wood steps that went down and were very unstable and really not very safe for him to go up and down. He has a lot of bird feeders in the woods, as you can see. Yeah. And so we wanted to give him a really safe way to get down below there. So we put this brand new set of, this is that wood planking concrete steps that we use. Put those in there. There's an area down below, and then there's another couple of steps that go down into the wood so he can hit his bird feeders off. Ultimately, it really created a great space for them. They also wanted to maintain, if you look here, there's a little bit of a flower bed here. She's going to do all this with annual color in the spring.
Okay.
So she really likes to do a lot of flower work here. So we created a space for that, and so they can just come out here and just sit and enjoy the space.
Well, you know, you got a great team. They do great work here.
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
Speaking of teamwork,
Yeah?
I think people don't know that you're a great cook with pasta.
Who knew?
We got together and we had a fun night making pasta the other night.
She made the pasta.
He taught me how to make the pasta, but it was really good.
All right, so you just want to, press this out a little bit like this, initially.
Let it do it. Wow.
So what we'll do is bring this in and we'll cut it in half. Let's come down.
Yeah. I did watch.
Yeah, I do it.
Wow, this is looking good. We're making fettuccine, and the machine is going to cut it. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Oh, this is cool.
It was really fun. Bolognese sauce, okay, with some fresh pasta, which was absolutely delicious, and it was great to have everybody together. It's been a long time.
Up next, the crew moves to a new project to fix a front entranceway. And now, a flashback to 2009.
Connie, I'm going to show you a little secret here, one of the tricks that we do. This is a great little lighting fixture. You know, we're doing a lot of lighting on this particular project. So this is a great new fixture that we're using. It works very, very well with some of the wall work that we're doing. Take a look at that.
That's
it's a nice
nice.
brass fixture.
Yeah.
It's got a little 10-watt bulb inside here. And the nice thing that this does, it's going to spill some real soft, gentle light down on the patio surface from the wall surface. Okay. Now, the way we do it, and this is the trick to this here, because again, we're always thinking ahead. Remember we talked about laying the conduit and all that kind of stuff in
Right.
here? So one of the things we wanted to do, knowing that we were going to install these lights, is as we built this wall, we cut this groove in the top course of the block here, as you can see. So now what that's for is so that we can take our wire for this fixture, put it right down in the groove, and when we put our caps on here, you'll never even know it's there.
Wow.
You know, we'll drill a hole through here and go into our column. Remember, this is our power source coming in from the conduit that we laid, which goes back to the transformer. We'll make our connections in the pillar, put our pillar cap on there. You'll never even know it was there. And then what happens with this fixture is simply it gets mounted underneath the cap like this here. Okay, then the cap gets glued down, everything else disappears, and then you have just this soft, gentle light flowing down on the wall and on the floor surface in the patio here.
That's why people say, how'd you do that?
Isn't that great?
That's
No
perfect.
little secret. And of course, in this project, we did add a lot of that lighting. So as you come up the drive and you see this area lit up at night, highlighting the trees and some of the other landscape features, it's absolutely stunning, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
So we'll go down the garden path and then let's take a look at what we did out back.
Okay. Jim, this back patio just looks fabulous.
Came together beautifully, didn't it?
It
We've
really
got a
did.
nice winding yellow brick road path coming into this beautiful ridgestone patio that we put in here. These are those larger pavers.
Right.
You can see they got a nice texture on the top, so it really kind of gives it that bluestone look, a nice native feel, natural feel without getting too much of a fancy surface. And then of course we've got our veranda walls, our sitting walls that incorporates the whole patio. And we also installed those low-level lighting on the patio walls here.
You know, Jim, now that this is all done, it really blends in very nicely.
Well, that's one of the things we're always trying to accomplish in a landscape project is bring harmony into that project. And you can see they had some beautiful established beds back here. We kind of changed some of the lines, get them flowing a little bit more, and simple things where we mimic, you know, some of the elements In this case, we used a nice arch on that wall on that upper patio, and we picked up that same line or that same arch and we used it down here at the beginning of our entry into the patio here in our pavers. So we're trying to pick up some of the elements and create that harmony so it becomes a very comfortable place to be in. And that's really what the secret of good landscaping is all about. Isn't it time for you to start enjoying your backyard just like you see in the magazines and on TV? Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza from Chestnut Hill Nursery, and we're here to help. For over 40 years, we've been creating beautiful landscapes for folks just like you. You can count on us to build it right the first time and create a long-lasting project that'll provide a lifetime of memories. Imagine a new patio, fire pit, or outdoor kitchen. Then complete the scene with amazing outdoor audio and lighting. Together, we can dream it, design it, and our expert team can build it. So go to chnursery.com to set up your free consultation. Make this the season you turn those dreams into reality. Start planning that first party now. Well, Connie, we got a great project here, and this is another fine example of how we can turn an old tired landscape into a beautiful new entry.
Well, let's go take a closer look.
Sounds good. So Connie, here as you can see up above here is where the driveway is in the parking area, and it was quite a bit of drop between there down to the lower level. Now there was an existing set of stairs here. They were railroad timbers, they were kind of rotted, became very unsafe. So we ripped all that out, and there was an old concrete walkway that kind of went to the front entry of the home. And at one time the front door was over on the other side there where you see that window.
Oh yeah.
And there was a porch there, so the walk actually went over to there. So we ripped all that concrete out, made the beds larger over there, which I'll show you when we get over there. But the big thing here is we were rebuilding this whole set of stairs coming down and creating a whole new entry to the property. So from there, we're doing a paver walkway, a nice little curve in the paver walkway here. We're going to set up, one area is going to go directly to the door on the porch there, and then the other area is going to go over here, which is their main entrance here. So it'll come in here. Now at the time, again, that concrete walk was literally right through here, and the beds were very, very small, and the plants really didn't have enough room to grow in there. So we're going to eliminate the bed that was in there between the steps and the house, the original set of steps in the house, and the pavers are going to go right up to the foundation.
Nice.
New set of steps, nice new caps on top that'll match the steps and the caps over here on the main entry coming in.
Okay.
And then we're going to be doing some new planting here as well.
It's gonna look good when it's done.
It's going to be pretty awesome, yeah.
A lot of the overgrown plants have to come out to make way for new planting beds. At one point, they encounter an in-ground hornet's nest that has to be removed.
I see there's a couple of pipes here. You know, what's going on?
Yeah, so one of the things about this property is all the water kind of flows towards the house. There's, if you look on the distance there, you can see all the grade comes this way, the driveway is all coming this way, and this area was always way too low. So the original concrete steps that were here and the walkway were much lower than what you see here now currently. So we brought the grade up, and at the same time we're trying to address the downspouts and some of the other grade issues so we can pipe this water out of here and it doesn't affect our work after we're completed. It's really important to really deal with the drainage when we're doing a project like this.
The problem with the old steps coming down from the driveway is addressed as a new set of concrete steps are put in place. Once that is complete, the paver walkway is put in. Each paver is meticulously worked into the pattern. It will make a nice new entry to this home. The work moves quickly now. The paver walkway is complete. Planting beds are finished. And the final work on the steps to the driveway is underway. Still ahead, Jim and Connie take us on a final look at this project. Every day, our technicians head out to homes and businesses to work on plumbing, heating, and cooling systems. You'll find us in your neighborhood: Stroudsburg, Bartonsville, Tannersville, East Stroudsburg, Marshalls Creek, Bushkill, Mount Pocono, Cresco, Canadensis, Lakesley, Pocono Pines, Albrightsville, Broadheadsville, Effort, Kunkletown, Wind Gap, Portland, Bangor. We serve all of Northeast Pennsylvania. We're available 24/7 for quick emergency service. RJ Groner, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. This time, do it right. Community. It's where we work. It's where we play. It's where you'll find First Northern Bank and Trust, offering community banking services. First Northern Bank and Trust is a family-owned and operated bank. Our local decision makers offer fast approvals and customized financial solutions. Plus, we keep your money right here in the community, stimulating local economic growth and providing jobs for our friends and neighbors. First Northern Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sonia's Sweet Inspirations will help you blow your guests away with elegant cakes, cute cupcakes, specialty desserts, and more. Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Wedding Cakes. Sonia's Sweets are just that, sweet. Stop by North 9th Street, Stroudsburg to try a new fresh dessert today. So come by to Sonia's Sweet Inspirations at North 9th Street, Stroudsburg. Check us out at soniassweetinspirations.com and follow us on Facebook.
Isn't it time for you to start enjoying your backyard just like you see in the magazines and on TV? Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza from Chestnut Hill Nursery, and we're here to help. For over 40 years, we've been creating beautiful landscapes for folks just like you. You can count on us to build it right the first time and create a long-lasting project that'll provide a lifetime of memories. Imagine a new patio, fire pit, or outdoor kitchen. Then complete the scene with amazing outdoor audio and lighting. Together we can dream it, design it, and our expert team can build it. So go to chnursery.com to set up your free consultation. Make this the season you turn those dreams into reality. Start planning that first party now. What do you think of the set of stairs here?
They're very grand. I love it.
And very comfortable to walk on, correct?
Absolutely.
So if you remember when we started here, there was just this old set of timber steps that was really rotten. The treads were really awkward to walk up and down on. And again, the landscape on either side was way overgrown and was really kind of out of control. So it really needed some help. So we ripped all the old stuff out and we built this brand new set of steps with these nice wide treads, 6-inch elevation on the risers, which makes it extremely comfortable to go up and down. And he also had some issue, with a lot of rain water coming down the driveway here, so we did some regrading up there to try to direct the water away from this space. So it really worked out nice.
It's like bluestone.
It looks like that, doesn't it? It mimics the bluestone in terms of the tread, yeah. So we also picked up that same color when we did our walk here. We used a beautiful chestnut brown. You like to know the name of that color?
I do.
And we use an onyx border here, which really makes the path just so inviting, and you just want to walk down to that space. Come on, let's go down.
Okay.
So kind of part of the project here was not just the hardscaping that we did here, but also re-landscaping some of the existing beds that were here. Everything was really overgrown. It's been here for quite some time. So we took a lot of that material out and replanted, rearranged the beds a little bit, resculptured the finish on how they go through the area here, and it really came out really nice. It's a nice compliment to the hardscape work that we've done.
Now, you used to have a path that went over this way.
Well, yeah, it was an old concrete pad, walkway and a pad by what used to be the original front door on that face of the house when the house was built. Very narrow, kind of falling apart, really had served no purpose anymore. So we took all that out, we expanded the beds, and some of the plant material that was in this bed, and particularly in the front of the house here, was really still in good shape. So we just kind of pruned it, cleaned it up, and then we added it to it. But what's really important is this is the main entry to the home now. So we really wanted to expand this space. Originally, there was a bed over here where you see the, let's walk over here. You see these two chairs. There were some plants here. There was an old concrete step here. It was really kind of awkward. It wasn't very inviting. It was very narrow, very small. So one of the things I wanted to do was make sure we open this space up. And so now we've created a nice little sitting area for the chairs.
It's very inviting.
It's very inviting, right?
Oh, let's have a seat.
Enjoy yourself. And a new set of stairs, and these stairs of course match what we did out there at the entryway. And then they did have this secondary entrance into the porch. We made it very simple. We really don't want guests coming in and going in there. We want them to really work themselves here in this space. So ultimately, when you look back on this, it's very inviting, and I think it really turned out well.
I love it, it's great.
So remember, if you've got a project like this that you'd like to have us work on, give us a call or check us out on the web.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, right here. Always did want to drive one of these things. Like, they're really gonna let me. I remember Crazy Eddie.
These prices are insane! Run, Forrest, run. Hang on. Lost my moment.
Yeah, but is that staying there?
No, it's temporary.
See?
No way to throw me a loop.
It was a good loop.
That work?
Yeah.
That works for me.
You weren't taping?